So we are checking out today from the beach club. We're really sad, but we will be back soon. I wanted to point out that all the doors of the beach club have this really cool boat shape, you know, and it's made of wood, and it looks really cool. It just, if you walk around the beach club, you notice all kinds of very fine details where you might find hidden Mickeys, but mostly you find a lot of nautical themed decorations, which I think is absolutely beautiful. As we walk down the hall, we come into this area where the elevators are, and they have a desk with a telephone if you need it, and really cool paintings from, you know, the turn of the century by the East Coast beaches, kind of like a Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard type of thing. And even their garbage cans here for bottles, cans, and waste is a hidden Mickey. And on every floor they do have the ice and vending machines and trash and recycling. So that is very convenient for everybody here who's DVC. If you look at their vents, even their vents look like little waves. This came out of the elevator. To the left-hand side, you have the drawing room. The drawing room is another space that they've created where they have a giant screen TV, and they usually have a pool table right here, but right now during COVID you can't use the pool table, but normally you can. So this is a great place to come and hang out. They have tons of seating, and just look at this. Now Scott and I keep saying this model of this house looks familiar. Is it from some famous movie? I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments, but it is gorgeous. And you have seating here, and also on this side. Even on the coffee table on the bottom, they painted little scenes from the coastal beach resorts of the turn of the century. So it is very detailed. It's a beautiful space right here. There's a telephone if you need it. And those are cast member only rooms there. But this is very pretty. And you can change that channel. It's not always on that channel. I've come in here many times and it's on the Disney Channel, or someone put it on the news or something, so you can sit here and watch what you like. Right across from it is a room called the Breezeway. Now the Breezeway is a huge, awesome, that's the only word I can think of, room. I mean, look at how huge. Look at the ceilings. It is massive. And if you look at the area where the books are, so you have little arches, even the arches are in the boat shape. You'll see a lot of that in the architecture here at the beach club, in addition to the yacht club. The yacht beach club, or our kind of partners. And I don't know, is that a hidden Mickey up there? It kind of looks like maybe right there. And something I found here that was really cool was, you see those hot air balloons? They have it, they don't just have it like sitting on the counter, like I would have just put it like on the shelf, but they have it hanging so it looks like they're all flying up just like the ones at Disney Springs, which I think is really neat. So that one up there, you don't even see the chain, so it really looks like it is floating right there. That's very cool. All types of nautical themes. This lighthouse here actually reminds me of the lighthouse lamps and structures that they have at Old Key West. Old Key West has that lighthouse all over the place. The decorations are just absolutely gorgeous. Everything is in its perfect place. Every item makes such a difference in the theming of this room. And there is a balcony there. And Scott said he went up there, and that's the second floor. So we're on the third floor, and he said the second floor is actually not as big and wide. It's slimmer hallways, but those are it's just a second floor with rooms there. So here you also have tons of seating. They even have smaller table and chairs for little ones, so they get their own little space, which is really neat. Here are some couches and a trash can and more lovely decorations. There's a Charles Dickens book right there. And this leads out into the quiet pool. So our room, the view that I showed you guys, is actually leads out to here. And the construction is still going on for a few days. I heard it's going to end soon. So this does lead out to the quiet pool, and they were doing construction and some cleanup here for a few days while we were here, and they're done with the quiet pool area from what I understand. However, they're doing much more construction and refurbishing of the buildings outside there, you can see with the scaffolding. So they're always keeping up Disney resorts and parks, and I love that. That's why everything always looks so perfect here. I think, yeah, those are our Mickey heads. Those are little hidden Mickeys right there. So our room is either that one or that one, but it leads out right to this area here. That's where I sit up and drink my coffee in the mornings, the Joffrey's coffee that they leave in the rooms, which is super yummy. And this is the area where the first night we were here, we saw a family actually barbecuing, because there is a barbecue area right there. There's tables and benches, and that is a great place. It's for us to use to barbecue whenever you like. There's a jacuzzi right there. These are the bottom floor rooms here, so you don't have a balcony, you have a small patio. I personally, just my taste, I don't like to be on the bottom floor. I prefer to have a higher floor. I like the views of the higher floors. And in addition to that, I don't like the little critters. So I don't like, it's been a few times that lizards have gotten into our rooms, or, you know, just, you know, this is Florida, so things can possibly get in. I'm just a higher floor kind of person. So I always try to put in a request for that. I mean, we don't always get it. It's not guaranteed, but it doesn't hurt to put in a request. And now we go back into the breezeway room that I just showed you. Look at that fantastic painting with the Mickey balloon. I noticed in most of these paintings all around the beach club, there are not only obvious Mickeys, but there's some hidden Mickeys too. So that's kind of neat too. Ooh, I just caught something. Look at the shape of that little table. Yep, that's the first time I caught it this whole week. And of course, right here, they have concierge service, which has check-in and check-out assistance, tickets, dining, recreation. The cast members are always here to help you with that. So that's very convenient. You just come down the elevators, and you don't have to go to the main building to speak to the front desk. I mean, they can help you right here. So you do have that option. You go to this side of this. So now I'm on the first floor, and I'm just going to the other side of the hallway. Look at these cute little water fountains. Even these look really neat. And looks like there's restrooms right there. And that is absolutely gorgeous. This is actually, we've been here a week, and I've always kept walking by here just to go straight out to get to the parks. I never really stopped to look at all these lovely paintings and carvings and sculptures. Here they show the resort shopping and dining offerings. They have a lot, because you're in that area that I have been telling you guys about, where you can go all the way to the boardwalk as well. You can go all the way around the lake and do all kinds of stuff, but just for the specific vicinity of the beach club, there's the beach club marketplace, which is that gift shop, Martha's Vineyard, which is like a lounge, and then Beaches and Cream, where we had our dinner one night with the French dip and the bacon, what was that, grilled cheese sandwiches, and of course the lovely Mickey's Kitchen Sink, Market, and Ale and Compass. Now this one, the Market at Ale and Compass, this is at the Yacht Club. So the Yacht and Beach Club are connected. We did the walkthrough there. And Ale and Compass Restaurant, that is a dine-in, so you do have to make reservations to go there. And there's the lounge. Hurricane Hannah's is the waterside bar, and then they do have room service here at the Yacht and Beach Club. So we leave this building here, which is where the DVC villas are located, and you will see a nice welcome home to members and guests right there. There's more construction going on here, which actually is a great time right now. It's February, the end of February, and it's still COVID time, so I actually think right now, when the capacity is lower than normal and it's kind of off season, this is a great time. Disney's taking advantage of doing all kinds of cleanup, upgrades, refurbishing, and any construction that they need. We saw it at Old Key West as well when we stayed there last week. And here they have a beautiful Disney's Vacation Club statue of Ariel, which is absolutely gorgeous. And you do see the Disney's Beach Club Villas, the Disney Vacation Club Resort sign right there. And so this is a beautiful building, and you'll notice that they have, so I'm thinking, I told Scott, I think that is a Mickey head. You have the Mickey head and you have the 2 ears. You see that on the bottom floors. On the top floors, you will actually see a little Mickey head right there. And then right above the balconies. So here, there's 2 different routes to take. If we take this route, it'll take us straight to the lobby. You can have access to the gift shop is right there, restaurants, Stormalong Bay pool. But you can also go this way. There's 2 ways to go. It's just one is shorter than the other, depending on which way you want to go and what your final destination is. Look at this, these gorgeous buildings right here. So if you notice, some of the buildings have this kind of Cinderella blue color, and then next to that you kind of have a, I want to say like a seafoam green or like a Tiffany bluish color going on. So I actually am inspired by these colors. We're thinking of coloring our kitchen. I am inspired by doing this combination that they have that makes it super gorgeous. So, oh, let me back it up here. This is an entryway to the breezeway that we came in before, and we came here in the evening. So here they have the TV, and you could put it on any channel you like because the remote control is there, and they have it on the Disney Channel. There's a family in the back enjoying their breakfast. They have all kinds of tables or sinks to wash your hands, and these are the paintings I'm telling you about that if you look closely, there are hidden Mickeys in them, and some of them are super hidden, and Scott actually found them and I couldn't see them. But if you see here, there are all types of tables, and look at that gorgeous ceiling right there. So if we go to the front, and here you'll see some Mickey balloons, and there are other Mickeys. There are a lot of hidden. There's a Disney cruise right there, Mickey Cloud, and again, tons of seating. You can come here, bring your food over from the marketplace, and you can eat it here, or there's tons of outside seating. And again, this, oh, I'm sorry, I said breezeway, I didn't mean to say that. This is a solarium. This is my first time at Beach Club, so I keep mixing up all of the names. I will get used to it though, because we definitely will be back. We are back outside again from the solarium, and that is the path that we took where Ariel is, where the DVC villas are at. And if you take this pathway this way, it'll take you to the very front of the Beach Club, which is an absolutely gorgeous structure. To the right, you have the bridge that takes you over to all the Disney transportation to pick you up to take you to the parks. And if you go straight this way, you do have bell services there to assist you, and Magical Express will pick you up right here to take you to the airport. And you see the Magical Express sign right there. And also when Disney Cruise Line starts up again, this is well where they will pick you up. And here we have this absolutely gorgeous Chevrolet turn of the century car, and I have seen them allow people to go in there to take pictures, and kids can go in there and play in it. But isn't that a beauty? That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow, neato. Love it. Here is the entryway from the very, very front to the lobby of the Beach Club. And this is where we have the registration and concierge desks right there. And so when we come through the very front of the Beach Club entrance, if you go to the left, there is a Disney Vacation Club counter where they will help you with any questions you have or take you on any tours of the studios and one bedrooms and all the different kinds of wonderful rooms they have here. Registration concierge tables are to the right. And Cape May Cafe is straight ahead, but it has been closed this entire time due to COVID, and that is a total shame because we ate here in 2019 and it was fantastic. It was outstanding. They had a lovely buffet including crab legs and everything. Oh my gosh, the dessert buffet, which is usually set up right there, was lovely, and I cannot wait until they open Cape May Cafe up And as soon as they do and we're here, we will be enjoying a meal here, and we'll definitely vlog it for everybody. Here, as I was telling you, you'll find a little hidden Mickeys, and there he is in the sandcastle sculpture that they have here on the wall, and it's really, really cute. I love how they do all of that. As you walk down this corridor, it'll take you all the way down, and you will connect right to the yacht club. It's actually connected right there. And in between the yacht club and the beach club is the pool that they share. The main pool, they both have quiet pools. The main pool they share is the Stormalong Bay, which we had a blast at the other day. So here it does say, please pardon our appearance. This area is being refurbished for your future enjoyment. And it absolutely is. They're doing all kinds of work here. This is, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Well, there's tons of refurbishment going on there. And this is a pathway that we have taken during our stay here. To go to the left, you walk over that bridge, and within a couple of minutes, you are at Epcot. Like literally just a few minutes, you're at Epcot. There's also the Skyliner you can catch right there. And if you like, there's a bridge right there that we have walked that takes us right over to the boardwalk. And here is a lot of lovely grass area that kids can play in, the volleyball area right there. Across the way at the boardwalk, they have tons of, which I have shown you, they have the tons of the bars and lounges and restaurants, and that is where the pizza stand is, where we have been buying the very delicious pizza to bring to our room. And some of the places are not open right now due to COVID, but eventually, hopefully soon, everything's going to be back up and running. That lighthouse, where that pier is where we caught our boat to go over to, you can go over to Hollywood Studios, and also they take you, the boats take you across the way to Boardwalk. You can also take it over to the Swan and Dolphin. This area right here with the chairs is where they put up the screen right there, and in the evenings they put on a new movie every night, a new Disney movie. I believe last night they were playing The Princess and the Frog, one of my favorites. This here is the entrance to go into the pool area. And of course, this is the Shipwreck, which is the awesome pool slide that takes you all the way down there and drops you off into Stormalong Bay. And that pool, as I showed you, is absolutely huge, with the lazy river that we had a wonderful chance when it was a warm day like today to partake in. And right now the weather is warm, so more and more guests are coming over here to get ready for a resort day and just relax. There's also seating up there. There's seating everywhere. You're not going to lack for seating here at the Yacht and Beach Club pool areas at all. They do also, of course, have a fantastic running trail. Now this running trail, for all of you joggers and runners, is 0.8 miles. And the cool thing is, so we are here right between the beach and the yacht club. See how it's all connected, by the way? So that's connected, the Yacht and Beach Club. And we are here. The jogging trail will take you all the way around over that bridge and to Disney's Boardwalk, all the way back over that bridge. And this is the area where Epcot is located in the Skyliner, and back to the beach and the yacht club. Or if you are staying at the Disney's Boardwalk, then you go right back there to your home there. But this is a fantastic running trail because look at the view you have when you're running. What a great way to exercise. Besides the fact that walking around the parks is a ton of exercise, they all have really cool fitness rooms, fully equipped with all kinds of state-of-the-art equipment and weights, and you have these lovely jogging trails with these gorgeous views. You cannot beat this view. This is fantastic. There's the bridge, which Scott and I have taken over. It really is just a few minutes walk. It's great. It's a great walk, and it just doesn't take long at all. And then you're at the boardwalk. Here, as you can see, they do have private cabanas that they charge an extra fee for that, but I don't know if you can see it, but there is a television inside of there. In the cabanas, the private cabanas that you can rent for the day, they have actually a television set. I see Disney playing right there. I'm sure you can probably change the channel too to what you like. And if you look inside, you have some nice shade. You have chairs, towels. I think I see a cabinet there, and there is a cast member right here who checks you in and out of your cabanas. And that's a very nice feature here. And with that short walk, here's the yacht club. And you can tell the difference in the coloring too. So the yacht club is all of the coloring of the yacht club from the exterior is a light grayish white with some red and white accent features of the overhangs that go over some of the balconies. So it's absolutely beautiful, but it connects to the beach club, and the beach club has the blues and the greens. So that is how you can tell some of the difference. And here we are at the marina. There's the lovely boat transportation, which was super fun. We hopped on that and went over to Hollywood Studios. It also takes you over to Epcot. Of course, you really don't need it because Epcot is right there. If you guys can see the skyline right there, and you see that bridge where people are walking, right over that bridge, that's Epcot. It is that close. How awesome is that? So we have had a fantastically awesome time on our trip, as we always do. We like to try to stay at some different places each time. Being DVC members, that does make it very easy to do. And next time we want to stay somewhere else. We just want to try everything out at least once so we can have an experience and see what our favorites are. And right now, we just love everything. I mean, there are pros and cons to all of them. There's some things that Old Key West had, the Beach Club didn't have, that I liked, and vice versa. So you're gonna get that. You're just gonna choose the one that you like the best. And honestly, why choose? With DVC, you have the freedom to stay wherever you like and stay at a different place every time. So that's what we love about it, being a super Disney family like us. And we do Disney travels multiple times a year between Disneyland, Disney Cruise, Aulani, Disney World. Being a DVC member actually has been a blessing because it just makes it super easy for us to do. And this is what we love to do. This is our happy place. Not just Walt Disney World, but just Disney. We are definitely missing Disney cruises. We would have already have been on 2 cruises by now, but they all got canceled due to COVID. So we are booked on the next cruise right now, which is being canceled constantly, but right now it hasn't gotten canceled for next February for the Star Wars cruise, going to the Eastern Caribbean. So fingers crossed, all is gonna be well, and we're all gonna be back to normal, and we can do that. We are gonna miss this so much. We're gonna miss all of this. All of this. Who wouldn't miss all of this? This is absolute paradise. It does not get better than this. Between this and the paradise of Old Key West, we had an absolute blast. Everything was fantastic, as it always is. Yes, there were some things that we couldn't do due to COVID, and those were disappointments, but I think we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's all gonna go back to normal soon. Some final thoughts of the beach club before we hop on the Tragical Express at this point, because we have to tragically go back home. Final thoughts are, we would definitely come back. Scott loves it here. He fell in love with the beach club and the whole beach club, yacht club, boardwalk area. He says any one of those he'd love to stay at. He just loves the convenience of being able to walk to Epcot and being able to jump on a boat and be at Hollywood Studios within minutes, and having the Skyliner right there and all of these magnificent amenities that you get to use around this lake, around all of these resorts. He loves that, as do I. The shower pressure, at least in our room, was very weak, so we didn't have a handheld, and we had the fixed shower head, and it was just trickling. So it took all of us 2 to 3 times longer to take a shower, and sometimes Nicholas would just jump out of the shower after a while because he was too tired of standing there. Just to get the soap off, he's like, forget it, I'm tired, I want to go to sleep. So I would highly recommend and request kindly and respectfully from Disney and the Beach Club to please increase the shower pressure. It makes a big difference because I know they're trying to save water, but all it does is make us all, at least in my family, take way longer showers because it takes that much longer to get all the soap and conditioner and you know, shampoo off. And definitely please add handheld shower heads. It makes a big difference. The Disney Cruise Lines have it. A lot of the resorts we've been to have it, but there's just some still left that just have that thick shower head. The mattresses at the Beach Club were much more comfortable than those at Old Key West. Old Key West is super hard, and we were waking up with backaches. So that is a difference right there. Now, the most comfortable mattresses we have ever experienced on Disney properties is on the Disney Cruise Line. Disney Cruise Line, the beds are like just sleeping on a cloud. The pillows and the mattresses, we can't wait, we love it. None of the resorts that we've stayed at have been that comfortable. So thank you, Disney Cruise. And that ends it. It's almost 11 o'clock. Our Magical Express is going to be picking us up at 11:30. So we have to go get our suitcases out of the room and check out at 11. And we're going to be off to the Orlando International Airport, then back home. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this adventure with me and joining all of us at Disney World. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click that bell icon so you don't miss any of the videos that I upload of all of our adventures. And we're looking forward to having you join us on our next Disney adventure. It's hopefully going to be at Disneyland. Yes. Have a magical day, everyone.